How's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Today, figured I'd show you what I do in one of my off days when I'm not really working on anything, when I'm not going anywhere, kind of in a lockdown situation. Give you like a little raw version of that without making it look glamorous. Like preparing my tea in the morning, I like to make it with a little bit of almond milk or cashew milk just to get my day started, and then a lot of my day is spent here in front of my computer. This is where I edit my videos, this is where I do my work stuff, this is where I reply to emails, so a good chunk of my day is spent on this desk. Speaking of desks, an interesting story I'll tell you. This chair did not exist here about 36 hours ago. What happened was I was at the office, and I get to choose whether I want to go to the office and work. I can work from home as well, but I usually go to the office because the chair is so much more comfortable. I was sitting on a dining room chair, which was super uncomfortable. So I was like, okay, I'll just go to work. And I went to work, and this whole coronavirus thing was happening, and they sent all of us home to work. So I was like, oh my God, I'm going to go home. I'll have to study. I'll have to work with the dining table chair, and it's not very comfortable. So I just did a quick Google search of chairs in Vancouver, hoping to just go and snag one. Just didn't really want to walk or have to transport a chair back. So I Googled it and found a really good looking chair, and I messaged the guy, and the guy was like, hey, yeah, I've got a chair available. Where are you located? And I told him, and he's like, I'm in the same building. I was like, what? Were you in the same? Huh? What? I literally went down 2 stories, grabbed this chair for like $30 or something, brought it up to my apartment, and now I can spend more time on my computer because I got a comfortable chair. So there's a story for you. Small world, huh? If you're ever wondering how I get the lighting right, it's because I've got this nice little ring light, which I can control the amount of light I want. So I'll compare it here. This is no light, and I turn the light on and do some proper makeup videos with this thing. Look at me, I'm glamorous looking, huh? So sometimes it can be a little too bright in your face, so you gotta turn it down. But this is usually where my camera is planted when I'm talking to the camera. Now I'll show you on my computer what I do most of the day. You'll see all of these keywords and topics. These are essentially things that I want to make videos about, and I just make a list of them. So every time I get an idea and I can't just jump on it and make a video, I just try to write it down somewhere. And because I spend so much time on my computer, usually I just take the notepad out, type out all the ideas I have. So the ones in black you'll see, they're the ones that I want to make videos about as soon as possible. But you know what, there's only so much time of the day that I can make videos about. Here you will see my YouTube channel. So I just go to my YouTube studio, I click comments, and I see all of your comments here, and I can just respond to them one by one. Got a very interesting comment here. made a video about racism against international students and had someone comment, "Go home." So that's the whole point of my video. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for sharing your opinion, even if it's a very interesting one. But this is kind of what my control center looks like, right? I usually spend time here replying to you guys, see which videos are doing well, which videos you'd like to see more of, and then I just continue making them. When I'm not on YouTube, I'm spending time on my video editing software. So essentially, I use a software called Adobe Premiere Pro. I've got all these things already installed. So this little thing here, it brings up the little Instagram thingy, and then you've got the little some clips around here, you've got my name. So all I have to do is once I finish recording a video, I put it on my software. It just brings the overlay of my title, my Instagram, the like, comment stuff on top of my video. I'm sure you'll see it somewhere down here right now as well. So it makes the whole process a little easier for me. I don't have to do it again and again. I already have these things made. So I'll spend about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, depending on the video, between actually setting my camera down, talking to it, editing the video, doing all the cuts and the titling and all of that, and then waiting for the video to actually render. And then you have to upload it again to YouTube, do the description, do the title. A lot of work goes into it. Might not look like it, but a lot of work goes into it. I think for every single video I'm putting in at least 4 hours, and then after the video goes up, you have to reply to the comments, see the video, how it's performing, what people want to see based on that. And then you can also see some statistics, how long people have watched your video for, are they not liking it, what's the like-dislike ratio, and based on that I get an idea of what kind of topics you're enjoying, what kind of topics you're not enjoying, and then I make videos about that. When I'm not on my computer, I like having a notepad with me. As you can see, I have some scribbles down in terms of my video ideas. My next video is going to be how I quit social media for 6 days. It's going to go up on my other channel where I upload more of my self-improvement videos. So I like to script those down, make a structure of it, so when I'm talking about it, I have an actual message. And you'll see everything is nice and organized. I like highlighting things on there, and I'm more of a pen and paper kind of guy. I feel like for certain ideas, one-liners, I can write them down on my computer, but when I'm actually thinking about things and putting them down, I like having a pen and paper. I've mentioned this in previous videos as well. I don't really use my phone a whole lot, almost not at all. I think I use my phone for maybe half an hour a day, and that's because it allows me some free time to do all this creative work, edit my videos, be focused. I don't like being distracted by messages, distracted by Instagram, Facebook every 5-10 seconds. In my case, I keep staring at my phone to see if a message is coming or who uploaded a new picture. So getting rid of my phone, I feel like, gives me a lot more focus to do the things that I actually want to do, and I come up with a lot more ideas because there's just less interruption throughout the day. Another daily habit of mine is meditation. I do it mainly for anxiety reduction. I do get a lot of anxiety, and also every time I sit down, close my eyes, I'm just accessing my internal brain and my memory. I tend to think of a lot of good ideas, and I should be doing this, I should be doing that, or I should reach out to this friend I haven't talked to in a while. So I've got this little thing on my wall where every single day I have to write down if I meditated. I started with 10 minutes, as you can see, and then moved up to 20, and then 20, 20, 20, 20, and then 20, 20. Basically, I developed a habit of it. Eventually, I did it every single day. When you have something like this on the wall every day, it's very hard to ignore it because you know you have to fill in one of the circles. And when I have something like this where I miss one day, this just makes me feel very guilty, and now I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get right back on track. So meditation, I do it for 20 minutes a day usually. I want to up it to twice a day because I feel like when I meditate once, throughout the day I'm thinking about it, thinking about my thought process, thinking about if I'm getting anxious, and doing it twice a day just reminds me more. But you know, depending on how busy I am throughout the day, how much stuff I have to do, sometimes I get lazy, but I do try to get at least one time in. This is the view from my room. The sun is out, the weather is really nice. It is a weekend, less cars tend to be outside up until the nighttime, so I might go for a jog, might not. This whole coronavirus thing, a lot of people are just spending time inside and not going out to public places, and I like being inside anyway, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable where I am now. I do spend a whole lot of time sitting in front of my computer or my iPad watching an assortment of different videos. I think if you go to my history now, you'll see a mix of say Conan O'Brien, some comedy stuff. I really like late night. Conan O'Brien is just amazing. I'll also watch a lot of videos about YouTube and like how to get your first paycheck from YouTube, how to make more money because everyone wants to make more money. And then more so, I'll also be watching a lot of UFC related content. I love the fight. I love the martial arts stuff, so I watch a lot of that. And I think it gives me a good idea what kind of content I want to make. And then I follow a lot of self-improvement channels as well. Matt Diavella is one of those that I really look up to. Just the clean aesthetic look of it. And I'm always watching new channels to see how they're doing things, like this guy, how the comfort zone is ruining your life. You can see I watch a lot of my own videos as well because I want to see that they're fine, they're edited okay, they look okay. So I watch other people's channels, watch a lot of UFC fights as well just to get some inspiration and then make some videos accordingly. Usually I would go out at least to the gym, or maybe I'd go out for a nice run. I actually might go out to a run today as well. But because of the whole coronavirus thing, I'm trying to spend some time at home, not go out. So this is what it looks like. It's a very average day. I'm not someone who's very high functioning. Once I stop recording this video, I'll just start editing it, and that's where I'm going to spend the next 3 or 4 hours or however long it takes. So that's essentially what I do the whole day. I know a lot of people look up to me in the sense where, oh, he's getting so much done, he's so productive, but it's not really out of the ordinary. It's stuff that everyday people do. You just drink your tea, you do your work, and for me, this is high productivity. Just sitting in front of my computer, working on my YouTube channel, which is a business for me. It's something I'm really passionate about. So if you want to check out more videos, make sure to check them out. If you're liking this kind of content, like the video, subscribe to the channel. More videos coming soon as well. And if you like this more laid back sort of content, let me know. I'll make more videos like this as well. If you have any questions, drop them down below. See you in the next one. Take care.